Hey, it's Pastor Mike with It's a Guy Thing, a devotion for men not ashamed of loving Jesus. You know, it is true that we will never get anywhere without discipline. This is double true in spiritual matters. In some areas, we can claim an innate advantage if we are maybe a natural athlete, but none of us can claim an innate spiritual advantage. In reality, we are all equally disadvantaged spiritually. None of us naturally seek after God. None of us are inherently righteous. And none of us are we don't instinctively do good. Therefore, as men of God, our spiritual discipline means everything. In 1 Timothy 4:7, we're told to train yourself for godliness. This means that we need to put in some spiritual sweat, to work out, to free ourselves from any association, habit, or tendency that impedes godliness. If we are to excel for God, we need to strip ourselves of those things that defile ourselves. The writer of Hebrews in chapter 12, verse 1, puts it like this. He says, "Therefore, since we also have such a great cloud of witnesses surrounding us, let us rid ourselves of every obstacle and the sin which so easily entangles us, and let's run with endurance the race that is set before us." Men, we will never get anywhere spiritually without a conscious separation from those things that are holding us back. So what are those things that are holding you back from God, from godliness? This call to discipline demands that we throw those things off. Paul says in 1 Timothy 4, verse 10, he continues on, "For it is for this we labor and strive." This means it will take strenuous work and perhaps even agony to do this, to throw these things off. This is serious training that's required. Just like an Olympic athlete, you will undergo hours of discipline training and pain in order to win the prize, to throw those things out, to claim godliness. Sad to say that Christian men who are disciplined are the exception today and not the rule. Much of culture puts godly men down. But I'm here to remind you that disciplining ourselves as men of God will make a huge difference in your life. But not only your life, but the life of your family as well. For spiritually disciplined men, fathers, can serve to leave a legacy for their children and their grandchildren, whereas undisciplined fathers can leave the alternative. So, as a man of God, do you have the sweat and the desire for God to enter into training to discipline yourselves, a divine discipline as a man of God? To strip away that which is holding you back as a man, as a leader in the church, in your family? If so, it's time to get after it through the power of the Holy Spirit. Because you can do it. You can do it. You can be disciplined in godliness. God bless.